Hello, and welcome back to Cash Cleaner Simulator. My name is Quad, and in the last episode, well, I got this beautiful thing, so I'm ready to get started. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're not going to touch, are we going to touch this stuff? Should I start every episode by cleaning my cache and then doing jobs after? I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we are going to start with the cache that we have here, because we want to make sure all counterfeit is removed. And now I'm pretty sure I already went through this money, but I'm just gonna go through it again. It's fine. Let's just stick it up here. Let's load it up. Let's just get started right away. How the hell you guys doing, by the way? And welcome to the freaking channel. Right now, you've probably already been here for a while. Anyway, let me grab this one. Let's slap this puppy in, and let me cut it. Boom. And I don't know why I can't. Oh, it's already full. That's why. That makes sense. Okay. Well, let's run this thing. We're gonna start with hundreds. And I need to pack up some tape real quick. There we go. And let's see how many counterfeits we get. And a little bit over 60,000. Okay. Well, there was no counterfeit, so I did go through all that in the last episode. Let's go ahead and just do the 50s really quick here. Okay, well, there was no counterfeit 50s, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. We do have 50,000 in 50s. Let me go ahead and wrap this up, put it on the back side. Now, I didn't go through the 20s, so we are definitely going to find a bunch of counterfeit 20s. Let's go ahead and load it up. Switch it to 20s, of course, and let's cut them open. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom. Okay, that one's getting a little bit close to the side there. Anyway, let's get that last one. And I'm going to pick this one up, set it down. And there we go. Okay, that's enough, bro. That's enough. I overdid it. Anyway, let's start it. Well, damn it, you guys. I've been doing this freaking thing, and I never turned on the counterfeit button. Son of a gun, bro. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through all that again. That sucks, big ones. Let me re-pick up what I had already sorted. Stick it back up here. And continue, I guess. That's my bad. Damn it. Okay, here comes all the counterfeit. Jesus. I was wondering, I was like, why the heck am I not getting any counterfeit bills here? But there they are. Okay, we're good. There's a lot of them, by the way. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them. In fact, I think I'm gonna push my machine back a little bit so it's not, when it does come off like that, it's not hanging over. But anyway, and if you don't know, I'm keeping all my counterfeit money on this shelf back here, and we're only turning in counterfeit money to spectator. Anyway, let me go ahead and cut some of these open. Boom, boom. I'm gonna have to move those. Okay, some fell back behind. That's okay. Let's pack this. Let's stick it over here. And yeah, tons and tons of counterfeit. We're almost through these though. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these open though. And that should be enough. Let's pack it. Let's strap it. And let's stack it. Okay, I'm almost through all of it. Let's cut this last one open. And let's see how much we actually got of real money, or regular money. Well, I guess it would be real money, right? Okay, that's everything. No, I still have some on this pallet because I had to set it down for a second. Let's load it up. Damn it, I lost one, bro. I freaking lost one. Did you see that? Anyway, dude, there's all kinds of bills back here as well. I'm gonna have to run all these through. Let's stick it up top. I need to grab... No, not the tape, bro. I want to grab... Oh, I can't grab single ones anymore. Oh, no, I can. Look. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, why can't I? Hold on. Oh, you can't hold it. You have to click it. Okay, well, whatever. Let me run this last bit through. And that is the end of it. Okay. I'm going to run all this through again because I know I screwed up there. But how much did I get right there? Well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. Well, we got about $28,000 in 20s. Let me just run all this again. Okay, I ran it all through again. That was everything. So let's take off this real money, stick it on the back side. Now this is all fake money, so I'm gonna reload it. And that's not what I'm looking for exactly. But anyway, we're going to run this through with no denomination. And we're just gonna strap it all up. I need to order some more tape. Damn it, I didn't realize. No, turn off the button, bro. Jesus, that's not what we was looking for. Anyway, I need to order some more tape. Apparently, I did run out, so let me get that in. I wish we could buy bigger things of tape, you know what I mean? It's kind of unfortunate it comes in a, well, just one pack. Like, yeah, there needs to be bigger tape rolls, bro. Anyway, I'm just gonna do another 10 of them, I suppose. And then we'll have to wait for that to come in before I can continue over here. Oh, no, dude, I'm an idiot. I put my tape on the back side. Anyway, we got 10 more coming in. Let me stick this over here and wrap it. Now, this is counterfeit money. Well, all my tape did come in, but yeah, this is why it kind of sucks to do it this way. I wish there was a bigger one. Or they came in like a case or something, you know? I'm just going to combine it with my other one. It's fine. Let me get the rest of this all packed up. Okay, we had a partial. I don't think I have any 20s over here, right? No, just the 10s and the 100s. So we're just going to pack this up the way it is. Grab it. Let's grab all of these, in fact. How much did we get? 10, a little over 20,000 here. Let's go and stick them up on the shelf, though. In fact, I'm going to take out the partial and stick it down here. I don't think the 10s have any partials, and unfortunately I can't tell by looking at them, but anyway, this is a partial, so we'll stick... You know what, I'm gonna throw the partials up top, and then I'm gonna put the full ones down below, just because I can crouch down here and see them a little bit better, right? Okay, 10s, 20s, yada yada yada. Okay, let me go through these ones again, since I didn't have the button turned on last time. Okay, so there was no counterfeit $100 bills. That's what I kind of thought. Let me go through the 50s really quick again. Okay, there was no counterfeits in these as well. Let me just get them all put up again, and then all I got to do is go through my 10s over here, and that will conclude all of my money being sorted out, at least as far as counterfeits go. There's still marked bills in here, but I don't have a marked bill machine yet, so we're gonna have to wait for that one. But let me switch to this to 10s, and let me run it through. Okay, there was no counterfeit 10s. I must have went through that yesterday as well. We're gonna put the partial stack back there, and then we got it looks like maybe 5,000 right here. Yep, that looks about right. Okay. Let me see what this money is. It looks like 10s. I think this might be counterfeit. Let's run it. Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, how many was that? 61. I don't think I have any partials of 10s. No, those are all full stacks. Let me just wrap this, stick it on the shelf here, and let's do submissions now. So these top ones are partials, the bottom ones are full stacks of counterfeit cash, and let's take a look at the job board, and we have a few available. I don't know if I should really beeline anything specific, like the main yellow ones or the red ones, honestly. This one's a really good one though. Big Boss, $20,000, $528. Let's just do this. It's got to be in a case. Any dollar bills, dry money, and no counterfeit. We could definitely do that. We just need to order... Oops, we need to order a case, or maybe it's coming with a case. What is this thing? No, this is the box, bro. Is this dirty money? No, it looks clean, so we're just gonna stick it on this pallet here. So I need to order a case real quick. Did it say what kind of case? I think just a regular case. Let me go ahead and buy it, and now it'll be here in 16... No, I don't know what it said. I think it said 36 minutes. Anyway, we need to do 20,000. I'm gonna do it in 5s, yeah. Well, 50s, I mean. 5, 10, 15, 20,000. Let's just wait for that case to come in. And I don't believe I have any money over here. Nope, nothing in this one, nothing in this one. So this thing is bone dry. We do have coins in this one. I can't wait until we actually get coin machines and do coin jobs. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Let me grab my bed. Is it a bed though? It is a bed. We're going to stick it in front of this door and see if it gets deleted when that bolt drops. Okay, it just came in, by the way. I do have the ability to buy a marked bill sorter. I don't have the cash for it yet, so that's going to be our next goal, is kind of aiming toward that thing. But let's go ahead and open up the suitcase, or not, by the way. Let's open it up now. Let's put this 20 grand in, and let's send it off. And boom, there we go. We had it all. Oh, dude, it looks like I got all the bonuses, by the way. It equaled $900. Dude, that was actually pretty quick. I do have the 1300 now, so you know what? I am going to buy that machine. So let's go ahead and put the order in for it, which is right here, marked bill sorter. Now, I don't think we're going to probably be able to decide which marked bill we want to like sort out, right? At least that's what I'm assuming. I'm thinking the machine is going to just spit out all marked bills, and then it'll be up to us to kind of separate them out into the proper piles. But anyway, while we're waiting for that, let's take a look at the darknet and see what other job we can do. Well, we can do a lot of these. We're going to do some of these high dollar ones first, and the low dollar amounts as well, like this one from the blue-eyed cat, 15,000. Let's go ahead and accept it in a small box, any money, and it does need to be clean and dry, so that's easy. We have 15,000 right here. 5, 10, 15. It just needs to be in a small box. Oh, an actual small box. Excuse me. Oh, that's my machine. Okay, anyway, I don't think I actually have a quote-unquote small box. I think these are just boxes, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to order a small box, unfortunately. It is here under supplies, cardboard box, small, $7. I do have to wait 16 minutes, unfortunately, but that will be fine. I'm just gonna stick this here for now. Let me grab that money, whatever the heck it's called, counterfeit thingy. Oh, we can actually change? Oh, I'm surprised. I thought they would make it a little bit more difficult for us and not make it so easy. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it would just like sort out all marked bills and then we would just have to separate them, because it kind of makes this thing redundant and pointless. Anyway, it's fine. Well, what we can do is just sort them out all to begin with, and then sort them later to the ones that we actually need them for. But anyway, here's my small box. Let's get it open. Let's load it up. Let's send off for this cash. 5, 10, 15,000 $1,000. We're gonna stick it up here, shut it. Let's go ahead and scan it just to be sure. 100% of the money is provided. All the boxes are checked. While we're doing this, I'm going to put in an order for another table, by the way, right here for 200 bucks. Buy it now. Okay, that'll be here in 16 minutes. But check it out, I made another $700. Let's shut this thing off, and let's do the next job. We have a few of them here, some pretty good paying ones. Another $15,000 one that's going to pay us over about $600, right? So let's do it. Any box? No, it does need to be in a large box. Any bill, clean money, and container is also clean. Okay, let's just get that ordered. I don't have any large boxes, so we're gonna have to put in an order for a large box. So here's supplies, medium, and here is the large one. Let's just buy it now. It'll be in here shortly. My table came in though. Let's go ahead and grab this thing. We're gonna go ahead and start sorting out marked bills now. But we're gonna stick this right back here behind the washing machines, next to our like little counterfeit art compendium. Anyway, let me set this over here. Right here is gonna be just fine. Yeah, that's gonna work just fine. And let's just stick this over that way. And let me grab the marked money thing. And then we'll just stick this on the table as well. Yeah, I kind of wish they would have, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Anyway, the thing came in, the large box that is, so let's grab it. Let's open it, and we need to get $15,000 together. It doesn't matter what kind, so let's just do one of these and one of these. That's 15,000. Shut it. Let's slap it up top here. Let's go ahead and scan it just to be sure I'm not missing anything. All the boxes are checked, and 100% of the money is there, so let's just turn it in. And boom, there we go. It's done. Okay, before we do another job, we're gonna start sorting out our marked money. But there's another $1,000, by the way. That was a hell of a bonus. So we're up to 1,700 once again. Okay, yeah, let's start sorting this stuff out. I'm gonna start with my hundreds. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to rewrap everything again, but that's just that's just the way it is, you know? Anyway. Should I get a cart, possibly? Possibly. Or maybe we'll just grab a pallet. It'll be fine. We'll do a pallet. Now, I'm assuming the clean money or the unmarked money would just spit back out onto this pallet. Let's see how this thing actually works. I don't know how much it can hold either, but here's 100 bills. Let's cut it. So it can hold at least one. Let's see if it can hold 200. Okay, let's see if it can hold 300. It can. I'm pretty positive it is definitely not going to hold 400. I'm going to try it, I guess. Okay, yeah, it does not hold 400. That's fine, though. Let's go ahead and start it. Okay, here we go. So I do have it on all, so I don't know what that means. I guess I should probably get my UV light just to see what's going on here. But I'm assuming it means anything that has a mark on it will get separated out. Let's grab the light. Is it on? It is. Let's just see here. Okay, yeah, this all looks like clean money. Okay, okay. Or unmarked money, I should call it. It's a lot slower of a machine as well. That's fine, though. Yeah, everything seems to be not marked. Okay, well, I'm surprised we didn't have any marked hundreds. Okay, okay. Let's load these two up. Grab these ones that fell out, stick them in. Boom, boom, and let's run it again. Okay, well, either I just did this wrong or I don't have any marked hundreds, so I'm gonna say I don't have any marked 100s, though. Yeah, look. Anyway, let's set this down. I'm gonna have to, obviously, damn it now. The only thing that sucks about doing this is I'm gonna have, you know what? I think I'm gonna put that marked money table over here instead of it being way the hell over here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Do they mark, I am curious though, do they mark, counterfeit money? That I don't actually know, but let me go ahead and run this all through, get it repackaged again. Okay, there's all the hundreds. I'm gonna stick the partial back, put these in the front, and yeah, I think what I want to do instead is we're gonna scooch this over just a bit, like right over here, right? I'm gonna stick it back a little bit further as well. Something like that, maybe back just a little bit further, something like that. It looks like I missed one, by the way. What the heck was that? Did you see that? It's only one bill. Why is it going in as multiple? Oh, it's not. It's just looks weird. Anyway, now let me go ahead and grab this. We're gonna put this over here, I think, instead, and this will make my life a little bit easier, I think. So let's set this down. We can put this pallet back in front. There we go, and I guess we'll run the 10s next since I have a 10 right here. Let's stick it in, and let me grab my UV light as well, just to make sure this is all being done properly, right? Oh, I think this is counterfeit. I can't see it glowing. Anyway, let's just hit it. Okay, well, it wasn't marked. I'm pretty sure it's counterfeit though. The switch is on. Okay, run it. Yeah, see, it's totally counterfeit. Okay, I'm gonna stick this over here with the partial pile there, and let's just run the rest of these. These is all clean bills, or at least non-counterfeit bills. Let's slap it onto the machine. Let me grab my UV light. Can I see any marked bills here? Maybe. I'm gonna put the light down though, just to see if we can see it as it comes out. It's kind of light in here though. I might need to darken it up a bit. And I can't see my start button. Just kidding, I found it. Oh, I didn't even cut it. Hold on. Boom. We could only do, I think it was like 3 of them, right? And go. Let's go ahead and get the next ones cut open. Okay, so far it does not look like any of these 10s are marked. Dang. Okay, not a single marked $10 bill. That is quite interesting. And I can see them from here, so yeah, check it out. Okay. Well, let me get this all wrapped back up into its packs, and then we'll start on the 20s. Okay, well, there we go. Here's the partial pack. We'll stick it in the back. Let's do the 20s now and see if we get lucky with any marked bills. I'm hoping so. I mean, right on the top, I'm not seeing any, but anyway. Let me cut them open. Let me run them through. Oh, we do got some. Look, it is getting sorted here. Can we see it? We can totally see it. Okay. Okay, check it out. It actually stopped. I wonder if it's because this is a full stack. It is. So here is 100 marked $20 bills. So I'm going to stick this over here onto this table. And I think it's just going to be fine over there. I don't need this light over here anymore, so I'm going to leave the light over here in the counterfeit area. There we go. Oh, dude, look. Oh, they look really cool with the little glowy bits. Look. Okay, anyway, let me set this down. Sounds like the machine stopped. It did. It's just because it's empty. Let's go ahead and cut 3 more. There we go. And continue. Okay, it's done. It was not another full stack. There's only 92 of them here, but we're going to stick it back here on this table. I'm not going to sort these out by marked until I actually need to, so we'll just leave that the way it is. And now I just need to rewrap all these 20s. Okay, there we go. There's all the 20s. I need to reload it with some tape, but there we are. Let's go ahead and pack this little baby one. Stick it on the back side of the table over here as a partial. Let me gather this up real quick. Looks like we have what, 10, 20, 4,000. Only thing I got to run through now are the 50s. So let's go ahead and do that. There's only 3 here. So boom, 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 and start, and bam. Okay, there was not a single marked bill in there. So let me go ahead and re-wrap and stack all these. Okay, there we go. There's only 2 of them. 1, 2. So 10,000 and 50s. There's the partial. Okay, well, everything is sorted now, so that's freaking awesome. Well, I mean, everything minus all this stuff over here. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of these boxes. These are all empty. I'm just gonna stick them over here so they don't get mixed up with the stuff falling from the sky. And boom, there we go. That's the last box. Yeah, has this got anything in it, bro? Okay, this is an empty bag. I'm gonna throw this over here as well. Okay, what was that, bro? Don't push buttons that you don't know. Anyway, let's throw this one. And then this is dirty money. So we're gonna throw this over by the washer over there. We have more dirty money right here, and we're gonna toss this over here as well. Let's continue doing the jobs because we still have quite a bit of money over here. In fact, if we scan, we have about $95,000 over here. Well, let's come to the darknet here. I wonder if I should start probably going after the yellow ones now. I don't know if there's anything else I should really be focusing on here or not. Well, I guess the euro counter, right? Yeah, we definitely want to get that euro counter. So we'll just keep doing the purple jobs. Look, here's one for 5,000. It pays us $304 in a large box. Any dollars, no counterfeit. We could take it. Let's do. Which, of course, I got to order another large box. And a box of money did come down, by the way. It is clean money, so we're just going to stick it over here on the pallet. Okay, the large box has been delivered. Here's 5,000. Let's just toss this thing in. Boom. Nope, right there it is. Can we get it in there? We can get it in there. Check it out, by the way. So we got the FDI, the police, then we got the gangs. I don't know what unknown is, but there is an unknown one. Oh, okay. Well, at least they don't separate everything out. With the gangs, we would still have to manually separate that. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, let's go turn this in. Let's get paid. And boom, there we go. And there we go. Another $520 in the pocket. Let's go to the darknet and get another job. Check it out. Here's a beefy one. Well, it's an expensive one though, 60,000, but let's do this one where we'll get $560. It's 20,000 in a sports bag, $100 bills, and no marked money. Okay, well, we could do that. Let's accept it. We should already have a sports bag, which we do. We need to just get 20,000. So here's 10, 20. There's no marked money. There is no counterfeit money. Here is our sports bag. Let's shut it. Let's turn it in. Let's get paid. Boom. There we go. And there we go. Another $950. Excellent. We should have enough for that euro counter, I think. Yeah, we definitely do. So let's come down. Let's go ahead and buy that thing. We can also get the yen machine now as well. Okay, okay. Well, we're going to get this one first. So let's buy it now. And we have $752. So let's go ahead and take another job. I don't feel like giving away 60 grand. So we're going to go ahead and do this $20,000 one right now. No marked money in any bills. Let's accept it. Let's go to the task tracker. Make sure there's no funny business with it. There's not. We don't even need a freaking box. So let's just grab 20,000. 10, 20. Let's drop it on. Let's turn it in. Boom. There we go. And boom, we got $301 off that one. That one is actually really good. Okay, well, let's do another job. We do got 5 different ones here. Dude, this one pays, we need euros, so we're waiting for the euro counter still. But it pays $800. It's a really good one from Bill. Well, I don't think I could do any of these. Maybe this $20,000 one in a backpack bound with a strap and any euros. No, I didn't realize that was 20,000 in euros. So I don't think I have enough money over here anymore. I'm going to scan it just to see how much. We got $50,000 right here. And if we come back out to the job board, 50,000 US. I guess I could not do this one. No, it's locked behind the level system. Okay. Yeah. So I can't do any of these jobs right now. Okay, well, that's good. Well, I don't know if it's good or not, but that means we're going to have to do some sorting. So let's get all our money gathered up. Let's grab our euro machine as well. I am going to have to get another table, aren't I? I am going to have to get another table. Yeah. Okay, well, I could totally do that. Let me just set this down. Let's put a order in for a table. 200 bucks. Boom. It'll be here in a while. Well, let's go ahead and start gathering up our stuff over here, and we're just going to do, we're just going to do some cleaning. So that's how we're going to end the video today, is just cleaning money. Well, not even cleaning, I guess. A lot of it's already clean. So we just got to sort it. Anyway, let's go ahead and open all these up. This one looks like it's full of hundreds. Let's drop it down. Let's see what these other two are. We do have a suitcase here with money in it. It looks clean already, so we're just going to throw it on the pallet. Looks like there's only one box left, and it's also filled with 100s. Okay, let's get started then. We're going to start with the dirty money over here first, so let's open up the bag. Let's go ahead and load it up into the washing machine. That looks like everything. Let's toss that bag to the Inferno. Let's open up this one. Let's load it up. And is that everything? That is everything. Oops, wrong button, bro. Let's toss this over. I don't know how I opened that, by the way. Anyway, let's shut it. Let's wash it. And then while we're washing, we may as well come over here and get started. So, let's just go ahead and do that. I guess we'll start with this box. It looks like it's going to be hundreds. Now, we're going to have to run it through the marked machine first. I'm assuming that's the way we're going to want to do it, right? Run it through the marked machine, then the counterfeit. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, the washer's done. Let's go ahead and throw this into the dryer. Can we grab all of it, by the way? We cannot, so let's just do it this way. No, I can't grab it all. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is the last of it. Let's shut it. Let's run it. And it sounds like our marked money machine is done. Did we get any marked bills? Oh, we did. Good. Let's go and put another stack of hundreds in. Run it. We could keep this box. It seems perfectly fine. Let's grab the next box, however, which is a suitcase. I'm going to just set this to the side for now because I think these other boxes are pretty much just $100 bills, so... And we do have a full stack of marked money, so let's go and wrap this. We're going to stick it on the table over here. And the dryer is now done. Let's go and open it. Is this a mixed pallet or a mixed batch? It is. So we're not going to quite touch that yet because this is all hundreds so far. So I'm just going to keep doing hundreds. And let's do another stack. Boom, and run it. Okay, here is another full stack of marked bills. I need to get a piece of tape over there, I think. But let me go ahead and take it over. And it looks like we need to fill up the machine again. So, handful and a boom. Let's start it. We'll take the box, toss it over here. And there's one more box here. And I'm pretty sure it's all hundreds. It looks like it. Let's just wait until it's done before we load it up. Okay, it's empty. Let's go ahead and load it up. Boom. And start it. I could start just sorting this out now. So we're going to load up this machine. We're going to switch this to $100 bills. And let's just run it. And this thing is full as well. So here's another full stack of marked hundreds. As we can see here, they all have X's, but it's a mixed batch, bro. It's all mixed. Anyway, here's 10 grand. Let's set it to the side. Let me get another handful for this thing. And boom, pack it, strap it. And then we got to stack it. There's another 10,000. Pack it, strap it, and stack it. This is done. Let's grab another handful. Boom, and start that. So I think that's going to be it for like pure $100 boxes. Let's take a look at the rest of this stuff though. Yeah, that's going to be a mixed batch. This is a mixed batch. Okay, it seems like they're going to be all mixed batches. Anyway, here's another full stack of marked money. Let's go and wrap it. Let's go and stack it over here. And then let's, yeah, we got to finish doing this. So let's go and pack that, strap it, and slap it. We're going to stick in another handful, by the way. There we go. Here's another 10 grand. And we went through all of it. So here's another stack of marked 100s. Oh, I didn't realize, look, over here, by the way, are these... Oh, maybe it's better to run it through the counterfeit machine first, then... No, I don't know. I don't know which is the better idea. Because, like, for instance, this is all mixed, right? So I don't want to just run mixed through here because it'll be a mixed batch, right? And then I'd have to sort it out even more. Okay. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Do I have any partials? I don't have any partials of hundreds. So let's just grab this, wrap it, and then let's stack it on the backside as a partial. Yeah. So it probably makes much more sense to sort it first, then run it through the marked money, right? Okay, well, that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and pack this, though. Let's continue just getting the rest of these hundreds out. I'm going to throw in another handful. Boom. There's another 10,000. Let's stick it up here. We're down to just a couple bills here, so there we go. Okay, let's do the rest of this. 40,000. Okay, we got another 40 grand right here, which brings our total up to 50, 100, and 30,000. We do have a partial here. Let's just go ahead and cut this one and combine it. There we go. It's still a partial though. Let's slap that up here. Yeah. So I think it makes more sense. Sort it first and then go through the marked, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Let's take a look at these other bags. Make sure there's no full boxes of like one bill. Like this one, for instance. It seems like it's all hundreds. So we should probably do it like I just said. We're gonna have to run it through this first. I might want to swap these machines around as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna put the money counter on this side, and then we'll put the marked thing on this side. Or you know what? I'm gonna throw it over here more, and then this gap will be where all the counterfeit money will kind of land. Anyway, I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay, this one does have a bit of counterfeit money. This box is empty. We're gonna toss it over. If I could hit the right button, there we go. There is 10 grand. We're not gonna wrap it. No. Which kind of defeats the purpose of an auto wrapper, by the way. But let's go ahead and run it through this now. And it's just gonna go onto the floor. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get another pallet. Here is another 10. Let's just throw it into the machine. There we go. And this is all counterfeit. Do we have any more boxes with just hundreds, I wonder? Let's see if any of these are hundreds. That's a mix. That one's a mix. This one is a mix. I'm assuming these are going to be mixes. It looks like it, yes. And this one? This one is a mix as well. Okay. So, we didn't have any marked money. That's good. Let's just go ahead and pick these up in 2 piles. So here's 10,000. I mean, I guess this works, but I don't like it, bro. I don't. Okay, here's another 100 stack. So that's another 20. Anyway, this one's all counterfeit. Yeah, that kind of sucks, right? Because now I can't do the automatic packing feature. Or I guess I could always just sort out the marked money and then sort the marked money later. That might be the best option, honestly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let me go ahead and gather all this counterfeit money up, though. It is another partial. It's 66 bills. I'm going to stick it with our other partial up here. And yeah, I'm going to swap these machines around again. We're just going to have to do it that way. There's no way I'm going to go through and hand strap those or hand wrap them. So we'll put the counterfeit money back on that side. We'll put this back here. It's just going to have to be mixed, and then we'll have to go through it later. Let's load it up, though. Just kidding, by the way. Just bleeding kidding. This is a horrible stack, by the way. Can I grab that? I can. There's a lot of wet money in here. Let's load it into the dryer. Yeah, let's just dry it. Can we dry wet money when it's strapped, or do I have to wash it? You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to wash it, and then we'll dry it. It'll be fine. Let's get rid of this box, though. And let's start a different box. This is all dry. Let's start with the big ones. Cut them open. 1, 2. Let's see if I can get the rest of this in here. Boom. Let's start it. And then there's a couple more stacks. We're going to stick it up like that. Cut them. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Yeah. We're just going to have to do it this way, right? The washer is done. This is also done, so we need to make sure none of this is marked. So we're going to start stacking these in as well. Okay, I overdid it, but it should be fine. We'll see what happens. Now I'm going to bring the rest of this money and just toss it onto this pallet over here. Because we didn't go through any of this, right? No. And that's going to be it. Let's grab the money in the washer. Let's get this all loaded up and dried. Boom. Shut it. Run it. And yeah, it's going to be fine. Oh, and look, my thing exploded, by the way. So don't overfill your machines. And boom, there we go. Okay, that's all done. Let's grab another batch. Load it up. Boom, there we go. Okay. So far, no marked money. That's fine. Here's an empty box. We're going to toss it. This one is empty as well. Let's toss it. And we ran out of money. Okay, good. This is a combination of money, right? Okay, there we go. There's all the loose bills. Let's load it. Let's start it. And then let's put all these stacked bills on top. We can cut a couple of them right away. Maybe all of them. Nah, I'm gonna wait. Anyway, this box is empty. Let's toss it. Now we'll start on the backpack here, which is also a mix of loose cash and strapped cash. But there we go. Let's load it up into the machine. Let's cut that last strapped one. There we go. And pick these up. Okay, there we are. This bag is now empty. It's a good bag. I'm going to toss that bag over here. And what else are we working on? Well, we need to cut these open, so... Boom, there we go. Can we get the last one? Oh, no, it's too much, bro. But it should be fine. Let's start going through these. I'm going to just drop everything onto the ground like this, right? And then... There we go. We got full stacks here. Beautiful. The washer is done, however, so we're going to grab this money and just slap it on this pallet back here. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good format. I think this is what I want to do on every episode now. We're going to start the episode by doing jobs with the money we have on the table. And then we're going to finish the episode by actually counting and cleaning it. Yeah, I think that's going to work just fine in that format. Anyway, this is almost done. Let's throw another stack in. This is empty, however. This is a good bag. So I'm going to actually keep that bag. And this one, we got to sort out. This one has a bunch of stacked money, though. And it looks like it's already sorted. So I'm going to stick that over here. And then let's grab another stack of this. Toss it in. And let's see if we can get this last one. Boom. There we go. Okay. And then there's just a few loose bills here, which I'm going to pick up one by one. And drop it. There we go. No counterfeit money. No, I'm sorry. None of this money was marked, which is wild, by the way. Oh, check it out. We do have our achievements to where we can unlock this now, as well as this area. If you missed my first season, I actually never unlocked this area, so we will be unlocking it this season, though. Anyway, that machine is completely done. Let me go ahead and grab this stacked money now and just run all this through. And I guess while we're doing this, I can go ahead and start sorting out. Damn it, that was a little bit too much. But anyway, I can start sorting this money out. So we're gonna stick it with. We're gonna keep it on hundreds first. Except for this is not gonna work, by the way. It's not gonna work at all. I'm gonna have to keep these two machines separated. Yeah. Okay, you know what I could do though? Watch. What I could do is put this machine sideways, so like rotate it around like this, right? And then we would have this pallet in front of that machine. So then at least the marked monies will get sorted out or whatever, right? Like that. And then I would just grab another pallet. Excuse me. I think I just kicked that freaking bag literally right onto that pallet. Anyway, this one we would stick in front of this one. Okay, yeah, this will work actually. So let's set that down and let's run it, bro. Boom, 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 and damn it. Run it. Okay, this is done. Let's pack it, let's strap it, and let's stack it. We do got the counterfeit light on, by the way. Okay, I think I can cut the rest of these marked ones. Nope, it was a little bit too much. Anyway, I need to grab another stack for the machine over here. So we're just gonna pull off this pallet, load up this pallet, or this machine rather. Start. We can get a couple handfuls, it looks like. Maybe 3 total. Okay, it wasn't 3. Grab it before it blows up, bro. I'm gonna put this back on the pallet. I don't know how I feel about this setup, you guys. So one of the problems I have here is with this marked machine. Like, if I grab off of this, one, I can't grab perfect stacks, right? And if I hold F, I don't feel comfortable, like, loading this up. Let's see how it does, though. Okay, no, it does okay. Never mind, it's okay. And that looks like it fills it up pretty much all the way. Okay. Yeah, this is empty as well. So I'm going to keep this bag. And that should be all of our money. Oh, here's my table I got. I forgot I got another table. Okay, we got a stack of 10,000 here. Let's take it out. And let's kind of just keep letting it do its thing. I need to load up another one into the marked money, so let's do that. Boom. Okay, it fits nice and easy. None of that went in there, I hope. I hope not. Anyway, there we go. Okay, and it looks like we're almost done with the marked money machine, so we only got a few bills left, and that should be everything as far as the money goes. Oh, no, wait, I got this one here still. I forgot. Hold on. What's in this thing, bro? It's a bunch of mixed money. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these open. Okay, or not, bro, or not. Just kidding. I'm gonna cut these open and throw it onto the pallet. There we go. Anyway, I think that thing's almost done. Let's load up this last handful. Just kidding. But this machine is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and refill this up real quick. Boom, there we go. 2 full stacks. No more tape. Let me go ahead and get that loaded up. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's stack it. No, let's pack it. And then let's grab it. And then let's stack it. Okay, this thing should be done now. We can put the rest of this money in the machine here. Except for I can't, because it's a bastard. Damn it, bro. Well, there's some in there that might be counterfeit because I frickin' screwed it up. You have to, like, drop it and then stack it in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple stacks out just in case I did miss it. And then just hand stack them. It'll be fine. Seems more sense to drop your money on the ground, pick it up this way, and then you don't have to worry about screwing up. And here's the last stack for this, so boom. And the marked money's done. So that's all of the marked money. That didn't have very much. Look, this is all there was in marked money, bro. This is not very much at all. In fact, I could probably separate it just out by hand, like here. 50, 100, a 20, yeah, literally there's like 1 bill of each. Anyway, that's kind of surprising. Let's load this thing back up though. Boom, there we go. We're continuing with 100s. Is this going to be too much? It is. Never leave it on top. Pull it back off, put it into a pallet. Let's pack it, let's strap it, and let's stack it. There we go. This is all the counterfeit money that's come out so far, so not very much. This is a good case, by the way, so I do want to keep it. I'm going to toss it back here. Dude, it's overfilling and now. Dang it. Anyway, it's going to be fine. I'm just going to let it overfill. I'm not even going to worry about it. But this one should be done. Let's load this last handfill in. There we go. So that's going to work, bro. I think it's going to work. I might want to put another table here, honestly, and just do the marked money a little bit further away. So let me do that. We do have that table over there. I was going to use it for my Euro table, but... And we should have the Euro printer over here, right? Where the hell did that thing go? Or did I already put it somewhere else? I don't remember. Anyway, let me take this up. Oh yeah, I see it on the floor over there, by the way, the Euro machine. So yeah, I think I'm going to set this table like over here. And then move this machine over. Like maybe over this way. I don't know exactly how I want to do the setup. Anyway, I'm just going to do this for temporary. If I find a better setup later, I'll just change it. Anyway, there is another 10K. Let's pull it. Let's go ahead and see how much money we have in hundreds right now. We set her down. That's what, 50, 100, 250,000. Seems that way. Since I do have a partial, I'm going to go ahead and load this up. Cut it. Boom. There we go. Okay, here is another 10,000. And there we go. It's done. We have a small partial, $1,500. We're going to slap it on the back side. So out of that whole pallet, or all those bags over there, there was not much counterfeit. Look. Now, I do want to separate this stuff, but I'm not going to. Just kidding. I'm going to do it by hand because there's not too many here. Okay, there we go. It's all sorted out or whatever. I'm just going to strap them all, and then we're just going to take them over to the shelf. We'll deal with, like, the other partials later. But not a lot of counterfeit, honestly. I was expecting much more from all those bags. Anyway, that's all of them. Let me gather all this up and just stick it over here for now. Here's the 20s, the 50s, the 100s, the 10s. Oh, wait. Here's the 50s. I didn't notice they went underneath. Anyway, there we go. That's all the counterfeit partials. Now I just need to sort out the rest of this, right? 50s, 20s, and 10s. So we're gonna go through this kind of quick. We're gonna switch it over to 50s and let's get started. Except for I'm screwing up already. Stop it, bro. Stop. Yeah, no, I need to move these pallets around now. Obviously, right? We can't be putting it back onto the same pallet. So we're just gonna butt this over a little bit. I guess over on this side. And then we're gonna grab another empty, stick it in front, and yeah, it'll be fine. Here's 5,000, and I'm not gonna go through each 5, like 5, 10, 15. So let's just do all the 50s in a real quick swoop, and boom, there we go. All the 50s are done. In fact, here they all are. Let's see how much we actually got. Let's just stack this right here real quick. We got 5, 10, 15, 25,000 in each row. So 50, 65,000 or so in 50. So that's pretty good. Just gonna stick it up front. And then I do have a partial here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open and run the rest of it. And it does make another full stack. So excellent. Let's go and stack that up. Let's grab the old partial, stick it on the back side. And now I'm going to do the same thing, but with the 20s. And boom, there we go. That is all of the 20s. How many did we get? Each stack is going to be 10,000. So we got 10, about $13,000 in 20s. Let's go and stack this up over here with the rest of our 20s. And now we have about 40,000. That's complete. Let's go and grab that partial though. Slap it up top, cut her open, and let's run it through. Okay, it's almost a full stack, but not quite. 1,900 bucks. Let's throw it in the backside, and now all we got left is 10s. So let's do the 10s really quick as well. And bam, there we go. That is the last bit of it. How much should we get? Let's find out. Each stack should be 5,000, so 5 at 10, $11,000 in 10s. Let's go ahead and gather it all up. Let's combine it with our other 10s over there, and that does put it up to about 31,000. Let's grab our partial, slap it up, cut it up, start it up, and it makes another full one. I don't have any more tape. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to order some more tape, bro. Yeah. Hopefully that's something they add into the future. I didn't see it on their roadmap as far as tape goes, but yeah, I would like to see a much larger roll of tape. You know what I'm saying? Either larger or just bigger packs when I order them. You know what I mean? Because for 10 packs to fall from the sky, it's a bit annoying. I'm gonna order 20 packs though, which is gonna make it even more annoying. Let me wait for that because I can't finish my job until I have it. And I'll show you why it's so annoying. Well, because of that right there, bro. It makes a bloody mess. Like a box of them would be much cooler, right? Anyway, let me gather these all up. Okay, I think I got them all. Let's load up the machine and we're about done here. We'll get a scan and see exactly how much money we have, but there we go. We'll stick that back here, pack it, strap it. Let's stack it with the rest. This is a full one. So we only have a $60 partial here. Let's see how much cash we have in total. Hold on. There's a bunch of money that freaking apparently fell. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get that stuff. Dude, it's a 20, a 10, a 20, another 20, a Jesus quad. I don't know why I didn't see all that stuff fall down, but let's run it through, make sure it's not counterfeit. No, it's not, bro. It's not counterfeit whatsoever. I do want to run it through this, though, to make sure I didn't screw up somewhere along those lines. And no, I didn't, bro. They're all good. Okay. Well, this is all going to have to go into the partials up here. There's a 20, 20, 20. We're going to stick them with those 20s. This is a 10. We're going to stick it up here with this 10. And then we got a 50. Okay. So anyway, let's scan it now. So I got almost 400,000 right here. $395,980. Let's see how much counterfeit money we have. We got $43,000 in counterfeit money. And then let's check our marked money. We got $46,000 in marked cash. So yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for this one, you guys. We got $833 in the bank. We got our Euro machine. I'm going to have to get another table to get set up. But that's going to be it for this one, you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, my name is Quad. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later on, everybody. Later the flip on.